Hello, Shaheen and Tyson Granger. Hope you're doing well. I'm Hicran Yildiz, your financial planner. So after our initial meeting, I was able to go through all that we've discussed regarding our finances and life goals. During this meeting, we'll be going over your goals, your family net worth and cash flows, some recommendations, and an action plan we can put forth to help you achieve both your life goals and feel more financially secured. Before we continue, are there any changes to your finances, any goals, or anything you'd like to share? No? Okay, we'll continue. Let's go over your life goals once more. You stated two goals. The first goal is saving for your 11-month-old daughter, Misha's post-secondary education of $15,000 per year for 4 years starting when Misha turns 18. And according to my calculations, you will have to save $723 per month to fund your daughter's education. Your second goal is to retire with an annual after-tax income of $70,000 when Shaheen turns 60. I have also done my calculations and found that your pensions, including CPP and OAS pensions, along with Shaheen's employment pensions, will cover your retirement expenses. Now let's go over your family net worth and cash flow. Before we do so, I'm just going to discuss what they both mean. A net worth statement depicts the difference between total assets and the total liabilities. It processes the present value after all the liabilities have been removed from all the assets you have. The dollar amount you have left over after the calculations will direct us to where you are in terms of your financial progress. It is important to analyze your net worth statement and to present it as we will see where you are financially. It will be used to assess your current situation financially and we want to get to be able to achieve your financial goals. A positive net worth will show that you have more assets than liabilities, while a negative displays that there is more owed than owned. After completing your net worth statement, it showed that you have a positive net worth of $520,850, which your assets took account all the liquid assets and real estate property and your vehicles. The liabilities took account your mortgage as you had no other credit. A cash flow statement will offer a thorough assessment of your cash flow relating to all the ins and outs. It will take a look into the amounts for the most recent past month, which will be used to calculate the cash flows. The cash flow statement will then provide the amount of free cash left over in the end of the month. It is important to analyze the cash flow statements and to present it to you as we will see where you are financially. It will be used to assess your monthly situation financially and where you want to get to be able to achieve your financial goals. When the statement shows a positive in the cash flow statement, that means that you are spending within your earnings, while a negative displays that there is more outflow than there is inflow. The income left over will subsequently be added into your net worth as you are now adding into your accumulating wealth, whereas negatives will be decreasing your wealth as you'd be borrowing to make up for that loss. After completing your cash flow statement, it showed that you have a positive cash flow of $1,451. The inflow took account your employment income and the outflow were all your monthly expenses. I hope everything makes sense so far. We just finished discussing your net worth and cash flow, and we are going to move along to some of my recommendations to increase your cash flow while we lead to an increase to your net worth. You two are doing well financially with no debts, a high net worth, and a monthly surplus in your cash flow. It is important to be able to increase your cash flow. Some of my recommendations will include cutting some unnecessary expenses such as cable TV when we have plenty of streaming services available for us like Netflix, Hulu, Disney+. The average around $10 to $20. By just switching to a streaming service, we are looking to saving about $100 more or less. A recommendation of cheaper phone plans as there are cheaper options available now, although as we all know as Canadians we pay too much for our phone plans. In addition, you spend approximately around $500 monthly on extracurricular activities and $6,000 on travel expenses. You can also budget into looking at cheaper activities. When you're already spending $6,000 on traveling, the cost of your traveling adds up to the same as your annual cost of all your monthly extracurricular activities. Cheaper social activities like hiking, bike riding, visiting the library, and even volunteering. With such activities, you'll be doing better for the community and yourself through staying active and healthy, and at the same time, saving money. You can look into changing your investment strategies instead of saving excess cash in a joint non-registered savings plan as you currently are. I recommend you putting it into a TFSA as it is tax-free savings account and neither of you have contributed into your accounts. Once you make those contributions, your savings plans will no longer be taxed on them and will be kept tax-free, thus saving money. As you are tax deductible, it will lower your taxable income and increase the tax refund you get every year. And you've mentioned in case anything happened to the both of you that you'd like your sister Lauren to become Misha's legal guardian, but you have not drafted a will or a power of attorney. I recommend that you do so to protect your assets and your daughter in case of any situation. I have put forth a few recommendations, both financial ones and ones that will help you in your overall lifestyle, specifically keeping you and your family safe in case of any sudden emergency. By acting out on the recommendations I presented, it is anticipated that you will be able to meet your goals, to achieve the lifestyle goals you want. Our action plan is very simple, very straightforward and quick, including again my recommendations of budgeting extracurricular activities, cables, phone services, recommendation of starting a tax-free savings account, and my recommendation of creating a will for your daughter. Shaheen and Tyson, you are doing very well financially. As I have stated throughout our meeting, you have a positive net worth and a surplus cash flow statement, but there are a few instances where you can be making better financial choices where you will improve your current and future situation savings and putting it towards your net worth. I hope you took from this meeting and I hope to see you again where we can discuss where you are financially, and again in case of any goal, life, or financial changes in between now and our next meeting, please do see me where we can discuss and implement any changes to your file. Thank you again. I hope to see you soon.